Welcome back to KSAN News. A hot weekend in store as we continue into 100s as we look at our weather headlines. Not much changes coming to the Concho Valley. Unfortunately, we'll continue to see plenty of days in sun and plenty of sunshine throughout the week. Maybe a couple of upper level clouds move into the area, but overall that high pressure is going to dominate right now. Some active storms well off north and out of our region. Dakota's getting some active weather into Minneapolis as well. Some severe weather and storms and severe watches for that area. And then we have this other system of moisture here just been activating just west of our region here along this trough axis. Again, some good moisture inflow here along Interstate 10 toward El Paso area, this west of Fort Stockton and just pretty much southeast of Albuquerque, New Mexico, getting on some action and some active showers. But we won't be seeing any of that going into this week. But this morning into today, it has been a hot day overall, and now temperatures are finally starting to taper down into the 90s. But you can see it's only going down by a couple of degrees thanks to those winds still being a factor, mixing the atmosphere and keeping things quite mild across the area. Still seeing 96 in Robert Lee, 91 here, 90 in Walsall, still seeing some lower 90s and also some 80s starting to creep in there as well, like in Ozona, El Dorado, and Fort McCavitt, and Eden, and into our eastern counties. Not big changes. A mild night expected tonight. Overall, it's going to take us a while after those winds do calm out. Mainly after midnight, we'll eventually drop back down into the lower 70s, but won't stay there long. By the time you go to work tomorrow, we rebound back into the 80s. And if we look at our next 6 to 10 outlook, we're still expecting to be above average for this time of year, thanks to the high pressure, and it's been affecting not only us, but across the United States, where they've been seeing heat wave build into the next couple of days, and we will see the same. Temperatures are expected to get in the low 100s and not change that much for us, especially going into tomorrow. Now, normal around this time of year is 95 degrees, and we're well above that, almost 5 to more degrees above that, and continuing to head into the 100s trend for the next couple weeks. But ways to beat the heat is always simple. Drinking plenty of water and staying hydrated is just the easiest thing you can do. You can still exercise, but choose to go in days where you can see less sunlight, maybe early morning, if possible, before work, or late once the sun goes down. Of course, wearing loose clothing helps as well. Wearing the right clothing, not thick material. And also think about your pets as well. The pets that are outside, make sure they have a lot of cool water and also shady areas for them to pretty much have some relief as well and some comfort. Now, going into this week, notice another ridge is going to build. That other one is going to move back into the forecast, allowing temperatures to drive up into the low 100s as well. And that's what we'll see tonight. Temperatures will start to drop down thanks to the little less mixing of the atmosphere going forward. But then the winds will pick back up possibly into the weekend. But for right now, what temperatures looking like for you tomorrow into your Tuesday forecast? Definitely going to see a mixture of upper 90s, but we here in San Angelo are going to still get up, into the hundreds. Some of us maybe a couple degrees like in El Dorado and for our southern counties in the mid-90s, a little cooler for them today. But overall, plenty of sunshine going into the next couple days and hardly any moisture available across Texas. Probably staying more to the coast and not infiltrating any of our region, but definitely seeing hot weather throughout the next 5 to 7 days. Overall, the heat is going to filter in, so remember your heat safety tips, and also pay attention to the signs if you start to have heat cramps or possibly have any signs of heat-related illnesses. Take the time you need to get the help you need. Of course, a heat stroke, call 911, and stay safe throughout the week. We'll be back with more KSAN.